Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. So glad you're here. Turquoise Dreaming is my channel, and I'm gonna show you today the progress I've made on this journal, and we'll do a little decorating and adding of ephemera and things like that. But here it is so far. I've already bound it and put in the pages, so I just want to show you, since we didn't do that together, I'll just give you a quick little update here. I've got the gold middle coils, and I've added some little butterfly applique butterflies here. So that's the outside. We did the cover together, so you've seen the inside and outside of the cover, and we put the closure in there and sewed around it. That's the first video I did working on this journal, and that would be either the video before this or the video before that, whatever. If you hadn't seen that and you want to see it, just go back a couple of videos. So let's see. So I put things like scrapbook paper in here, of course. And I said I was using up all my Easter paper, and I did. So I'm very happy about that. I've got like this Easter stationery, lots of writing papers, all the pages I had left from the book. I think, I don't really remember because this book is from the last year, or maybe even the year before, maybe the last couple of years. And if I remember right, I used a few of these pages to make decorations and ephemera and things like that. So, but I had quite a few left, including this title page with the 1980 copyright. Here's a page from Easter Ideals magazine. So cute, right? This is the wrapping paper I showed you recently in a Thrifty Thursday. And so I ended up cutting it up into like pages this size. And so it was perfect for this journal, the size of it. And it's a kind of like these little worms or caterpillars, whatever they are. I think they're more like, they look like worms. They're smooth. But they're super cute. And they look like they're kind of in a garden and things like that. And I backed it with some light green cardstock and sewed around those. So those are fun pages. So you can see, I'm not going to show you every page, but just lots of fun, unique, some vintage, no digitals in here. Little pieces of stationery. This is an index card divider, a large one. Let's see what else is unique. Besides that, like here's a piece from a address book page, garden pages, a daytimer, a vintage daytimer envelope. So I made some tuck spots and things so far. Wallpaper here I've put in with a little tab already. I added a piece of ephemera under this belly band. Here is an envelope with the flap I left open as a tuck spot, and the envelope, I added a little applique there to the envelope. It flips up, and there's one of the bunny cards in there. That's the stationery set that I showed you that came with like the stationery I used as a page, envelopes, these cards, and these open up, all the way. So those are, one of those cards is in there. This cute little one too. They had different pictures on the front of the cards, and this one has the little mama bunny with the baby bunny. So cute, right? That's that story. I think the cards or something has the name of the story, if you don't know that story. I added a little butterfly here on this garden page. I'm trying to see what else I added besides just pages. There's a divider page, an envelope here, a big envelope as a pocket. And this is wallpaper border here. And you can see lots of fun. This is Ideals magazine, Easter egg die. A piece of ephemera in here, cut apart. So you get the idea. I've made a lot of progress. So I wanted to put a few more things in with you. And the next thing I was getting ready to add was this, I think it was this button card. So it's a vintage, very vintage button card. These don't have dates, but this thing had a couple different numbers on it. Here's a number in the back here, which is going to be covered up. It doesn't mean anything. It had a little price on there, which is not what I paid for it. I think I paid more than what it had written on there at the shop. Maybe when it was at a couple different shops before it ended up getting purchased by me. But Anyway, I picked out some ribbon or lace and the button card. And I want to look for a spot to kind of make that into a tuck spot. And I also have some little note papers out here that I would like to add as writing spots, but kind of like loose writing spots, if you know what I mean, like they can flip up or something. So I'm going to look for, I added my little garden princess here from Mardell. Let me see if you can see that real quick right here on this, since it was a white page, and we had this pretty green paper beside here, and she has green leaves on her, around her, and pretty kind of bluish flowers. I thought she looked good, really good right there. So anyway, we're going to focus on that button card. I don't want to cover up the copyright. I'm going to let somebody else do that, whoever gets this journal, if they want to cover this up with anything. And not that it's anything special, but maybe they want to know and keep the copyright visible. I don't know. So let's see. Button card tuck spot. And it's got blue. Did I show it to you? Blue, kind of a rosy color, rosy pink, green. It's like light baby blue, and the buttons are white. Lancing pearls. So, yeah. So a page that would look like it goes on. Now here's a white page, so this would be good right here. It would be good right there because that's a white page, and also, I think I don't have any more pockets up to this point. Did I? Did I already have a pocket? I don't think so. Okay. Except for, I have the front pocket there. So I could put a pocket here or some of my note paper. Let me see. Let me look at the note paper real quick too, because I want to make sure I fit that in. And I might want to put this on a page. I mean, it does look good there. It has pink next to it, but I kind of almost, let's see what I have in the way of pinkish note paper. Like I have these note papers right here. I kind of wanted to put these in somewhere too. And yeah, see, that would be pretty right there. And then somebody could put a picture here and right here, or right here and right here, or add whatever, not necessarily a picture, whatever they want. But I think that looks pretty next to the pink page. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, there's two on there. Let's glue down. Well, I can glue down more than one, but not with this. This would be harder to do that with. I'm going to try, this is very not thick paper, but I want it glued down nice and solid, and I want it to stay. So I think I should probably use some art glitter glue. So let's go for it here. I'm going to just put a light covering on here though, if I can. Try not getting too much out of here and see what it looks like. Maybe I won't put it over the middle parts too much, just around the edges. I don't usually do, I don't think I've ever done that, but I don't really want a bunch of glue lines on this part, but I do want it to stick down. So I think if I just put glue around the edges, it will stick down. Let me get some right up here next to the edges though, so the edges are at least nice and stuck down. Okay, we're gonna try this, kind of an experiment here, but I think it should work. And then if the glue was going to make any kind of anything visible, it won't be all over, it'll just be on the edges. And I can also kind of press it down and try to make sure it's not making too many glue marks, if it is going to make any. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. That actually worked really well. So yeah, I like it. I've never done that before. I always put glue all over. All right, there's a lesson for me and you. You don't have to put glue all over to glue something down. Who knew? Who knew, right? I got my double layer of clothes on here this morning. It's getting up to, well, yesterday it got to almost 70. And today it's getting up to not quite that warm, like 55 or something. So So, but that's still, and it's nice and sunny, no wind or breeze or of to speak of. So that's really pretty. I like that. I like how it turned out. You can definitely see a little bit of glue on this lighter part here. Maybe when it dries, not so much. But even if you can, I think that I'm glad I didn't do it all over because it would look like that all over. But I think it's very pretty if you can see how pretty it looks. Maybe you can see it. So yeah, I like that a lot. So I'm going to try to remember that. And if you have any other kind of glue you want to use, like a permanent glue stick, you could use that. And you could also use that all over. It won't make any marks. I just don't have a permanent glue stick right now, so that's why I'm not using that. Okay, so button card. Back to the button card. This is a page from the book. It's this little bunny coming over the hill. And this page is, this side is kind of, I wonder why this page is so, because I didn't cut anything off of here. Meanwhile, at home, the mother rabbit had prepared everything to color the eggs. And soon, but there's not much on this page. Where is everything? There's a little bowl of colored water there. So this would be a good page to put something on. Let me see. Kind of a writing spot right here. Let me look what I have. So I don't want to put a piece of notebook paper here because it would cover up too much. But I could put like this little writing spot here. And I have another one. Let me see which one I like better. Here's one too. These little kind of cardstocky type. That matches the water in this over here. So I could put that there. I like that. And it fills up that kind of blank area. And I do want to use up, here's one more big one. But it's, look at that. That's cute too. I like how this one shows up though. That looks pretty there. So I'm going to use some, since this won't show through on a, at least not on this side. We'll see the other side. I'm going to smear it out a little bit though with my finger. So maybe on the other side it won't show up at all or too much. On the back side of the paper. This is good. This is decently thick paper though, so it should be fine. Okay, that's super cute. So we added something to a page from the book there. Yeah, it doesn't really show up. The glue is not showing up over here, so that's good. Alright, that is cute. Okay, we're still kind of focusing on the button card, but alright, so this page, oh, the button card looks good on there. Huh, look at that. And it's a nice strong piece to support it too, because this is pretty thick, like thin cardboard, or not even that thin of cardboard, but it is cardboard, so it needs something to support it. And that blue looks so good together. So let's put our ribbon on there. I want to put a little bow on here and go from there. So I just picked out some lace here. Let me get enough to make a bow. If I have to cut some off, that'll be fine. But I don't want to waste it if I don't have to, so we'll see. This should pretty much use up the whole piece, making a bow. And let's see, how do I want to do it? There's a couple different ways I make a bow. Let me make it my regular way. I just usually make a bow like this. That way, this way you use the less amount of, ribbon or lace or whatever you're using. Because you're not tying a knot or making a loop. You're just pull it through, make it even at the top, and then just tie your bow so you don't make any kind of knot or anything. So you save that ribbon from tying a knot, and plus you save bulk too. So now you just have your bow. And it doesn't cover up the lancing, the branding there. Lancing, what does it say, pearls? So, I mean, see, you can see it. It technically covers it up, but it's still there. You can see it under there. And that's what I wanted. Okay, so these tails are a little bit too long for me, especially this one over here. So let's cut a little, let's see how I want to do this. Let's Let's see which way I want to cut it. I think I want to cut it. I think I want to cut it this way. Yeah. All right, and then the other one, we'll cut that one a little bit, and then it won't cover up the lancing so much. I have trouble figuring out which way I want it to go. I guess I want it to go this way. Okay, something like that. Okay. There, that's cute. I want to pull it tight, but I don't want it to be too big. Okay, now this one looks too long again. Let's cut that one more time. Let's try it like this. There we go. All right, now it's ready to glue down, and it'll be a tuck spot on here and look super cute. And this will be kind of like a little bit decorated. And of course, I'm using some Fabri-Tac on here because, you know, cardboard onto this thick. I mean, these things are made out of, what are they made out of? I don't even want to call them cardstock. They're kind of like cardboard too, but they're not cardboard as far as, I mean, it could be an inner cardboard. I guess the inner part of it could be cardboard, but it's covered with this blue coating of whatever paper. Okay, I'm letting a little blue show around the edge here from the divider page, and I'm going to try to get this, because this is so strong. Both pieces are so, you know, strong cardstock, cardboard type paper. I want to make sure it's going to stay where I'm putting it here, so I'm kind of letting it dry for a second before I let go of it. Because I don't know if you saw the button card, it was not warped or anything, it's just, you know, not the straightest of cards, so. Alright, there we go. I could always put a clamp on it if I need it, but I think it's adhering. Well, right here it needs a little holding down still. It's down. I just want to make sure it's not going to come up. I think I'll put a little clamp there and make sure until it dries. Let me see. I have some little tiny clamps here. Pretty tiny anyway. I'll put that right there and make sure it stays where it's going to be. Stays put. I'm putting it right on the edge so that it can just keep that down there while it glues or dries. Alright, there we go. That's going to be a cute tuck spot. I don't know if I have what I want to put in there right now. Let's see, I have some tags here that I want to put in here. And journal cards, cut aparts, things like that. Let me see if one fits here. These are kind of tall, so that would be sticking out way too much. Let me see what the shortest one is in here. Any of these would be, I think all of these might be too tall for that spot. So let's see, the shortest one is, yeah, that's going to be too tall. I can put it this way though. No, it doesn't even look good there though. No, I don't like that there. It's too bulky. Let's see, we can put a journaling card there. I have a little sewing pattern lady journaling card here. And this I put because it looked like possibly like Easter dresses or spring dresses. Oh, that's too tall too. Well, I've got my clamp in there, so that's not helping me any. Get anything in there. Could go like that. Let's see. I have a cut apart that looks like a vintage. I think I still have that in here. A vintage postcard. Oh, this one is vertical though. I have actual vintage postcards I'm going to put in here too, so I might just grab that. So let me grab one. I got them right here. Oops, got them right here behind me. Well, I'm going to grab those. I'll show you. Let's see which one I want to grab. Oh, this one has chickens in it. I could put this chicken one in here. I haven't used it yet, and it's very vintage. It's a little, I mean, It's a little delicate right here. It has a crease. So, but it has a 1 cent stamp on it. 1908, my friends. 1908. So that is an antique postcard. Here's a postmark right here, April 3rd. Has all the names of, oh, this is the address over here. Charles, I hope this will find you all well. We should like to hear from you. Something, something with love. So cute, right? So there you go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it in here. It's you know, something I probably have been avoiding. So trying to use things, right? So there you go. Antique postcard in this one. Okay. Now, we used the we made a text, we made a writing spot, we used the button card, which was one of my goals, and we put an antique postcard in here. So awesome. These are Easter cards too. These are probably vintage, but we'll see if I need another one. Well, I'll get one of those out. But these are the postcards I'm trying to use up right now. As far as like when I need a postcard for a journal. So let's see. This is a plainish page here. Let's see if we want to put maybe. I'm trying to figure out where I want to add. Like I said, I want to add some note papers. We added one, but I want to add, like I said, some loose-ish ones. So let's see. Like, say this right here, that pink. And I'm just looking at my note papers. There's purple. There's this. There's a purple page in the back, though. I wanted to add these two. Let's go to the back real quick. And then we'll move back to where. Here's a little tuck spot right here. A little flip up tuck spot, writing spot. Okay, where is that purple page? Oh, right here. And I was thinking put one of these purple pieces right here. But I want it to flip up, so how do I attach it? I think that I'm going to have to, I think the only way I know, or at this point, like if I didn't have the pages in here already, I might sew it on. But still, that doesn't give me the best way to flip it up if I want to, you know, keep it as a flip up. So the best way to flip it up is to, or out, is to make a little hinge. And I think I'm going to make a hinge with the paper itself. So I'm just going to make a tiny, tiny hinge here. Because I don't want to take up too much of the paper, for one thing. And I don't want to cover up the other side too much either. So tiny, tiny hinge like that. And we'll just add a little bit of art to glitter glue. And I've been leaving I figure I'm going to keep using it. So I'm leaving my needle out, but it doesn't like to have the needle out for any amount of time. And oh, there's my needle. I'm kind of like, where is my needle? Okay, let's put some, and get the glue off my fingers and put some glue right here. Just a tiny bit of glue there. It's enough to hold this. This is just kind of like, it's not super thin, but like tissue paper or anything, but it's, you know, typical note paper. Okay, I'm going to put it right on the edge here. And then somebody can, we'll see what it looks like from the other side too here. Smooth it out here. Make sure. I think that's fun. Okay, so we just did that on this side. It looks like that over here. Kind of blends in, right? And then over here you have the purple matches. The reason I wanted to put it here is we have this. This is an Ideals magazine page. And it was in the Easter, from the Easter. Here's the crocus. I think these are crocus over here. Pretty spring bulb flowers. And then this pretty purple was on this other side. And so I thought this purplish note paper would look pretty next to that. So we've already put in this one. We put in this one. Okay, well, let's see. I haven't got out my vintage ephemera yet. I just got out the ephemera from these note papers, these little pieces that I got from the thrift store, and all the cut aparts, and my book page, Beatrix Potter book page tags. Let's see if one will fit here. Yeah, one will kind of go there. Let's see. I think this is a page from this book right here. I had cut that out last year, so this year I just went ahead and put it down on a book page tag. The only problem with these book page tags is they're pretty thick. They're like thick, very thick cardstock, and all it is made out of three book pages glued together. All right, I'm trying to decide if I want one here. That one fits kind of the best. It makes the page kind of heavy, but this is a scrapbook paper, cardstock page, so it can support it. I just want to see. Let me see. I do have a lot of cut aparts and here to use up too. Oh, this one might fit best there. Yeah, let's put that one there. It's more lightweight, and it looks like a postcard, but it's a cut apart, so it can be written on the back, or if somebody wanted to glue it down somewhere. That is super cute. Okay, I like that better there. It's not as heavy. And then, let's see. Well, let's look for a spot where we want to glue one or two more note papers. So I have all these, I showed you these note papers that I brought home from the thrift store. They're so, really, a lot of them are really springy, like this one with the flowers. And I've got this one with the little butterflies. Oh, look at this one. Purple flowers. And these are just, look like an antique typewriter. So I probably won't use those though. I have enough to choose from here with all this like pretty spring colors. So let's see. This is kind of a lightweight stationery, so I probably won't glue one on there. And let's see what else we want to do here. Let's just flip through a little bit. Oh, here's a plain white page, so this would be a great spot for one. Let's see, we got green over here. Let's look at these. This one's kind of tall. These are actually a good size, and that green looks cute with that green. So let's put one of these over here. Oh, these come off this way. I forgot which way they came off. But they come off from the side. Like that. They're glued on the side together. Okay, so, but I still, let's see what's on the other side. I still could hinge it from the top. Yeah, I think I still will. I'll make a little hinge again. Little tiny hinge. So if you bought a bunch of note papers from the store like I did, here's another way to use them besides just sticking them in pockets. Or you could glue them all the way down too. I just thought it would be fun. Somebody that gets this can be like, oh, I don't want that as a flip up, and then I'll just glue it all the way down. So there we go. And it's like you can't even hardly even see it from the other side because I made that hinge so small, that little flip over piece. Okay. Cute. All right, so I don't have anything to put in that envelope right now, although I could put a book page tag in there. It would be able to support it. Why don't we do that? We'll just, since this one's from the book, let's put one of those in there. This is actually from this book. And I cut here so that this would be able to flip up. And you can remove this little piece here. This is part of the flap. Whoever gets this, if you want to remove this, I left it. I might even remove it if it gets in my way. But so far I'm leaving it because it was part of the flap. And I cut it so this could, otherwise this wouldn't be able to flip open. Okay, so we could put something on this envelope. Let's see what we want to have here and do here. let's look at our little decorations. We have, let's see, this is a pink envelope. So on the back here, this would look pretty. Look at that. It looks like it belongs there, right? And that's what I like. When you put something down, it looks like it belongs there. So I'm going to glue this down. It's going to be my new way of gluing things now, not putting glue all over it. And I'm telling you, I've never done that before. I've always put glue. If you watch my channel, you know I always put glue all over everything. I thought you had to, but maybe you don't. That looks perfecto. Cute, pretty. And you can write something on there. And then you can add more to it if you want. And then we can put something over here. I really like these little pieces that I got. That's why I put them out here. Look at that. That's a ladybug. And then you can write on here. And that looks like it also belongs on there. So let's use it. I kind of like to try to use things when I bring them home. As soon as I bring them home, if I can. If I'm doing a project where they would go into it in a, you know, and look like they belong. I kind of like using things right away. So, I mean, I'm sure I won't use all these pieces, but I've used a few of them already, and they really go. I'm so glad I picked them up. Because I kind of hesitated, like, am I going to use these? Yeah, I think I will, so that's why I brought them home. That is super cute. I love that. That is really adorable. Ladybug. Who doesn't like ladybugs, right? Okay, so I don't want to use, like, go every page and put one of these things on every page, so kind of like to, you know, have variety. So we haven't used our green doily yet. Could put that there, or let's see what this next book page is. Sometimes I like to put little decorations on book pages too. That would be cute there. Still want to put something here though, maybe. Let's see what I have. I don't know if I'm ready for another note paper. You know, I mean, I need to leave things open for the person that's getting this too. Or we could put a little flower or something there. That would be cute. A little flower. What else do I have? Bird. Another type of flower. I like this flower here though. Here's another bigger flower. Nope, I like this one. Yeah, let's put this flower here. This is a cardstock type divider page, so it can support this chipboard piece. It won't be too heavy for it. So we'll do a couple more things, and then this video is probably going to be long enough, or too long. But yeah, I'm trying to it's a little chilly. I'm trying to stay warm here in my craft room this morning, but it's going to be warm later, warm up. So I'm sure I'll be taking a layer of, I have two shirts on, kind of a fleece and a regular long sleeve shirt. Okay, so there we go. That is cute. It's a chipboard piece, and I said maybe the little doily would go over here. Let's see, what am I? Need to flip this over so it's flat. There we go. Up here, or I can put it right there, and you can still read the words if you wanted to. There's a 4 right there, but you can read it. You can see that that's a 4 right there. Put the doily like that so you can see the R there in that little divot of the crochet little. I don't know where I got this. So cute. I only have one, so I didn't like buy it on. I don't know if somebody sent it to me in Happy Mail or I found it at it somewhere. I just now found it in my. I've been looking at it as I've been looking through my appliques lately, and I've had it in there. And I wanted to use it in the last 2 journals, and I didn't. So I thought, let me put this out here and use it for sure in this journal. Okay, so I want to put that little divot by the R so you can see the R. It's important, right? To see the words sometimes. Not always. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Okay, so let's see. Let's just flip and see if we can see any more spots where we need to tuck something in. Did I show you this envelope? Did we do this together? I've got an envelope flip up here with a card in it. And I've done this video a few times now. I keep having technical difficulties. So I don't know what I've shown you, what I haven't shown you. But we need to tuck something up under there. I would like to use these in here as far as using them, and then someone else can do what they want. But they're a little long for that spot. I've got a belly band right here, and then it won't fit in the belly band either. So this one can be folded in half or cut out. Let's see, if I cut it out, would it fit? It might almost fit there. Okay, let's try it. This may be the last thing we do because it's going to take a second. But I'm just going to cut around here. And this is going to be quite fussy because I'm not leaving a border. I just want to cut around the line that is there. This will make it a little smaller. If I can cut it right around the line that's there. I'm missing a spot there in that little spot that went in there. Okay, yeah, this is going to take a minute. See, it takes much longer when you really do it right on the line than when you leave a little border. But the point is of cutting this out is making it smaller. So, plus it'll be pretty too, cut out with the shape that it has. And this could be a cute writing spot if somebody wanted to glue it down. Or you could cut it in half and make it into two tags, possibly. Or wrap it around the edge of a page. You know, like fold it in half and wrap it around the edge of a page and glue it down. It could be a tuck spot that way too, or just decoration. It is cardstock. It's from the cardstock scrapbook paper. I think all the scrapbook paper, all the scrapbook paper I used in here, whether it was single-sided or double-sided, was all cardstock. So those make, strong pages. And it's nice to have different weights of pages, You want some strong, but you want some, like the writing paper usually isn't cardstock. So you want your writing paper. Okay. Just about done. It wasn't too bad, was it? I know I don't usually like to cut on video, but I didn't know I was going to be cutting this out, so. There we go. See, isn't that pretty cut out? I figured it would be. It was pretty the other way, but it's even prettier now. Maybe it'll fit. Oh, it does. Look at that. Look how pretty it would be glued down. You could even glue it down, say you wanted to put it on a page, just an idea for whoever gets this, or for whoever is out there. Maybe you have something like this. You could glue it down in the middle of a page and just put glue right in the middle, say, or maybe you want to sew it on. No, you're not going to sew it in. The journal is already done. Glue it on and then have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here, but from either side. Yeah, that's another idea. Okay, so now I feel like it fits. It does stick out a little bit there, but I'm going to leave it there for now. And it literally, it looks, it's such a pretty piece now that's cut out. This piece could be cut out too. Look at that. So, just ideas. Oh, we could decorate our little belly band with something real quick. Let's see. What can we put on our belly band? Something cute here. I've got all these little pieces. Or we could put a cut apart. Let me see. This is thin, and that would fit on there. I think I would round the corners, though. Let's see. These are kind of collar. Those look okay. Let's just see real quick here. All the little pieces. Yeah. So either that, hold on, something like that, but I would round the corners because it's just too many points, too many squared off pieces. Or something like this would be cute. Yeah, that is cuter, isn't it? That, anything else? This one. This looks cute. These both have green on them. This has green around, like the same green that's in the belly band around outside. This one has the green on the inside. And oh, let's try this one here. That one's cute. Let's see, which one do I like the best? I think I like both of these, so that's a little bit hard. I just have to I'm going to go with my first choice. I'm going to go with this one. And we'll glue this down with some Fabri-Tac because these are pretty thick cardstock. This is not chipboard. These all came in the same pack. The chipboard pieces and these little cardstock pieces. But it's hard to remember not to put glue all over. But I think it's fine here. It's fine. It's not going to show through this or anything. Okay. We'll put this right in the middle. We have a little decoration now on our... I do want to maybe put some trim like rickrack or something on these pages too. Just a second, I get tissue. I always keep a tissue box right behind me. It's a must when you have, I don't know, whatever I have, allergies or whatever I have. Just got something going on with my nose, right? Sorry, I had to sniff there. All right, okay, so there we go. That is super cute. Little decoration. And then you have some writing room there too. And I'm going to put more things in here. I'm going to stop there because I'm sure this video is long enough, but she's getting thicker and thicker. It's going to be a fun one when I'm done. So a little bit more decorations, lots more ephemera, some trim, and then I'll be ready for a flip through. Oh, tassel. Definitely going to have a tassel on here. So look forward to, I'm going to say the flip through will be next. I'm just going to probably finish this up, make a tassel, and I think it's going to be a beaded tassel too. Another bead and charm tassel. Kind of like, I've always made the ribbon in, fibers tassels, which I love, and I still will make, but I'm kind of like, I have so many beads I need to use, so I'm trying to use some of the beads so that I don't get overwhelmed here and they don't flow out of my craft room and decide to take over the house. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video, probably the flip through on this if you're interested. Just to reiterate, in case you never heard me say it, I always do a quick little reel when it's done, and that's the first thing I do. A little 60-second or 1-minute reel over on Instagram, and I show you that it's done. And so you can follow me on Instagram. My link is below in the box that's under my name, Sheree. I'm trying to think of what name it's under. I think it's under Sheree L. Brown or Sheree B. Brown, in case the link doesn't work or you have issues with the link. But it should work. That link should work. And follow me on Instagram. I do a reel, and then I put it in my eBay shop, and then I do the YouTube video usually, and then go from there. So yeah, if you're interested, you can always let me know on Instagram or my emails below, turquoisedreamingsheree@gmail.com, and I'll put your name on it when I put it in my email shop, and you can go over there and grab it. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this one. I am, and I'm so glad I decided to do it and go ahead and use this cute Easter book for this journal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.